A friend of mine once told me men can only relate to two things: serial killers and samurais. We're talking about samurais today. The thing about samurais is that everyone and their mums know that they exist, but nobody knows how they're gone. That includes me too. So I went digging, only to find out that they didn't just go out in a bang, they just fizzled out like a burnt candle. The fall of samurai started, or more often, thought to have started, with Meiji's restoration. Okay, so in 1868, this guy saw some white boys goaded with the sauce and said, I want to be like them, and took over the country. I know it's a gross simplification of what happened, but we'll come back to it some other time. After Meiji's restoration, there was a certain change in the air. Samurais, especially samurais of the Tokugawa era, are not so well liked, as there was no benefits that anyone can see in the samurai's existence, not even peasants. As Meiji Restoration introduced new technologies that made samurai and their services redundant, and the 100-year peace from the Tokugawa era made the regular people think that the samurais are less useful. And the fact that samurais were forced to move to a place that is controlled by a daimyo instead of having their own private land during the early days of Tokugawa era made them look like a bunch of garment lapdogs. Which, over the years, made people think that the samurais are not what they cut out to be. And add to the fact that during Meiji Restoration, the government preferred armies over warriors, and the newer samurais of Meiji Restoration were trained to be more like army generals than samurais, which made old samurais look outdated. Some scholars, who were not big fan of Tokugawa era, started talking shit about the old samurai. Some even went as far as to introduce a bill for the abolition of samurai. Of course, it didn't go through. Ultimately, what killed samurai were not a man or a thing, but time itself. Small things here and there accumulated over the years just came crashing down on them. But still, I wouldn't say that the samurai died per se. They just moved on with the time. They just became what they have to be during that particular time period. But the core principles of samurai, they still exist.